we're talking about Costco selling out gold bars.
Yep.
That's way bigger than anything we can do or
Yeah,
influence.
yeah.
So regular people are looking at something and being like, I got to buy gold.
Yeah.
That's kind of worrying to me.
Yep.
Confidence breaking down in the system. I bet it's the flash mobs. Trump getting arrested.
There's also like a ton of gold advertising on alternative media, like Real America's Voice.
Recently, yeah.
I feel like
There's
that's always
like-
been a thing, though.
But listen,
a lot of gold
look.
companies.
Look at some of this, like this lady
just
right
saying,
here
like,
on
there's
TikTok.
awareness.
Yo, I don't think this lady, and I'm not trying to be discriminatory here based on what she looks like or anything like that, but I would be willing to bet it is not that likely that she's listening to InfoWars, Timcast, Steven Crowder, or whoever else has got gold commercials, Ben Shapiro.
I have a really good friend who I've had since college, who is very lefty, very liberal. She's open-minded, though. I mean, she's not like one of these people who's just like, I can't talk to you. She's buying up gold like nuts. She has been for a couple of years.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else is
And
buying
she
gold?
has she has like a good job and money and
You know
land.
who else is buying lots of gold?
She's also started
China.
Yeah.
Really?
China's opened a whole bunch of these We Buy Golds throughout the United States.
She's also started planting her own food. She's like getting kind of freaked out.
And
she's a total normie. I mean, she's
Yeah.
not exactly totally normie because she's my friend. She's kind of weirdo, but like compared to me, she's sort of normal.
Another thing is people don't realize that like outside of the United States, if you go to Saudi Arabia, if you're in the Middle East, there are vending machines that you can buy gold bars in.
Wow.
Yep.
You know, like
vending machines.
They'll be like whether they're like tiny, tenth of an ounce or whatever.
Like ATM, but.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I assume
weird.
I don't know what they're like.
I
I've got
wonder
friends
they
that
look like, yeah.
Yeah, I've got friends that have gone over and told me they're like, and my friend has bought actual gold from the vending machines. It is normal to consider gold a store of value outside of the U.S. America, we're so used to, just looking at dollars.
Trust the dollar.
Exactly. But other countries and other societies where the value of currency sometimes fluctuates or has gone crazy and stuff. And also in the Middle East, they've always been very interested in tangible assets and stuff like that, if I understand correctly. So it's not strange to be like, yo, I'm going to get gold. And another thing, people think when I buy gold, it's like, I'm going to buy gold. And then I'm like, oh, I'm out of the money. It's when you buy gold, you're not out of the money.
Yeah, you just have gold now.
It's like putting it into a really safe bank.
What about diamonds? Did diamonds have any value?
Personally, I don't like jewels.
I don't think diamonds have any value, right? Like,
They're
haven't
really
people
common.
stopped buying diamonds? Because
they're manufactured now.
Yeah,
You
so
just
it's like
create them in
there's just
labs.
no.
I mean, I'm not telling anyone what they should or should not buy.
No,
Personally,
I'm just
I
curious.
avoid.
Like,
This is the
things that
jewels.
have been valuable over the years.
This is the thing that I didn't learn. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, you are outside of this system. When you are making more money than you need per paycheck, all of a sudden the money you spend never leaves. So like you start making more money and you start building up a savings. Now you've got a savings sitting in your bank account. Money doesn't leave. Let's say you decide to buy something, so you buy a car. Car has value now. You still retain the value of your assets. Whereas for most people, they're renting.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lease on a car or something like that if they do have one, or they're not. They're using Uber. All of their money is being sucked away from them. They can't build wealth.
And that's of course the objective. Yes, that you own nothing and you will be happy.
Yep.
But also the CBDC, where it's programmable and they can just turn it off, or they can say if you don't spend it in 30 days, it disappears.
Yep.
So that's the objective.
creepy.
And if you get a CBDC, don't think you're going to be allowed to buy gold. Like if you once they have
It'll be
more
like
body
the
armor,
EBT
or
card.
night vision
Exactly.
goggles.
The EBT card, you can't buy beer with it.
exactly
Or whatever.
they will be able to program.
You can't buy hot food.
What? You
You
can't
can't-
buy hot food, at the store.
Yeah, it can't be prepared.
Yeah, so
That's
you won't be able to buy anything that has actual value. They will not allow you to take your CBDC.
They won't let you build wealth.
Exactly. And that is going to be built into the system. Like it's not going to be an option. Nowadays, as long as there's cash, you can still go and buy, whether even if it's just, even if it's silver coins, dimes and quarters and half dollars from pre-1964. That's where the silver, that's when they stopped using silver in coins in the US. Those are still available. You can get them with dollars. As soon as there's a CBDC, all that's done. That's off the table. And just like you said, you're not going to be able to buy armor. You're not going to be able to buy ammo. You're not going to be able to buy guns if they don't want you to buy guns. Maybe you'll be able to buy certain guns. They'll have certain guns that have probably some kind of micro stamping or something like that. But it's all of the direction that we're heading in is all about control. It's all top-down control. And I know there are people that are watching this that are like, yeah, we know, we're on the same page. We've been listening to this forever and ever. But the average person starting to buy gold means that people that are not plugged into this type of world, they're not, they're starting to smell the bad smell of top-down control. And it's something that people need to pay attention to.